Hi everyone. We've turned the calendar over to May, and we've been at this since the middle of March. I read an article this week that when haircuts are outlawed, only outlaws get haircuts. And frankly, I'm thinking about busting across the state line, leaving this place. Over in Ohio, there are barbers as far as the eye can see, from what I'm told, and it's pretty tempting. So when my mind starts going that way, I realize that I need to open up the spiritual medicine chest and reach for a dose of patience. My 6th grade teacher, Mr. Schneider, I can still hear him saying, "Patience is a virtue, a little wouldn't hurt you." Well, what is patience, actually? There are 2 viruses, spiritual viruses, that patience can help us guard against. Patience is not sloth. Sloth is actually something that we need to resist. Sloth basically says, I'm happy to just sit here on the couch, throw another season of Tiger King on, and I will just stop caring about anything. That is not patience. On the other side, patience helps us fight against the virus of anger. Evagrius Ponticus is a monk from the early church that has a lot of very helpful writing on dealing with the sins that go with being in a lockdown, so to speak. He calls anger dragon's wine. Anger is the kind of thing that if there is something we believe we deserve that is being taken from us, anger starts to well up inside of us. And anger can actually be a very helpful emotion in dealing with injustice and fighting against stuff that is legitimately wrong. But if I am flying off the handle because I can't get a bag of flour or a box of popcorn, I need to rethink what it is that I think I deserve and consider what is really important in my life. I've actually had run through my mind the idea of mugging some grandma at 8 o'clock in the morning when the senior citizens come out with those things that I've been trying to get for 2 weeks. It's sad, I know. That's why I'm reflecting on patience. Patience is actually a form of perseverance that says, I am not going to do the wrong thing in order to overcome wrong. I'm going to recognize, actually, suffering in other people. I'm going to be a more compassionate person. That's what the virtue of patience can give us. Well, okay, how do we get patience? How do we reflect on that virtue in a way that can lead us in that direction? Help comes from a surprising source out of the Bible, the book of Ecclesiastes. I don't spend a lot of time there, but I kind of think about Ecclesiastes as the espresso in the menu of Scripture. You can't live only on Ecclesiastes by any means, but a little of it wakes us up and cleans us out. It is realism. Here's a portion out of Ecclesiastes chapter 7. The end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the lap of fools. Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this, that wisdom preserves the life of its possessor. Let's reflect on the gift that Jesus Christ has given us, that though he was rich, he became poor for our sakes, that the yoke that he offers us is that he is gentle and humble at heart. He's given us everything that we really need. The things that we need are more important than a bag of flour or a box of popcorn. Our music for today, if you are dealing with sloth, Ecclesia has got a very sunny, upbeat song, a call to action, hands and feet. If anger is the thing that you're dealing with, song by Wilco from their masterpiece from 2002, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. It's a song called War on War. And the basic message of it is this: if you want to live, you've got to learn how to die. You've got to put some of those wants that you've got on the back burner, and that will lead to a more fruitful way of living. God bless you today.